Hello everyone and welcome back to Collection Log Completionist, the series where I attempt to fill in a lot of slots in the collection log. In this video we get what is probably one of the coolest log slots we have or ever will get in the entire series, and I do hope you all enjoy the video. Hey, do you like rare collection log slots like the Dragon Full Helm? Well, good news for you. I've got 20 chewed bones ready to go. We're going to bring these over to the pyres, burn them, and get the Dragon Full Helm quite simply. I'm going to be AFKing Mithril Dragons so much now that I have an AFK method with the Fang and the Blood Fury. It is super nice. I'll be able to do it on the side while working on other stuff or just chilling. And so we should get the Dragon Full Helm, honestly, in my opinion, at some point in the next month or so, hopefully. It'll also be really nice to see what our current KC is here. KC, Chewed Bones Burned. I don't really know an abbreviation for that. But I did burn a good amount before the counter. I don't know exactly how many, so we'll never know how many I'm actually at. But there's 79. Wow, we're going to really be at 98 when I'm done with this burning here. All right, we're actually going to have to get 2 more chewed bones after this because I need that bad boy to say 100. Anyways, let's get started. Let's open these. Let's get the full helm right now. Well, super defense mix, that's just as good. But real quick, this video is sponsored by Warplanet Online. Warplanet Online is a massive multiplayer online strategy game that's available on mobile, PC, and Mac. In the game, you'll use real-time strategy to command and conquer with your own global warfare strategies. You'll need to adapt your tactics, recruit commanders, and order your army to battle against other players and AI troops if you want to succeed. The game has realistic military units and world maps, so you can conquer key cities like New York or Tokyo. You'll also build your own custom base where you can stockpile troops, tanks, and helicopters to survive your enemy's assaults. And since the game is multiplayer, you can play with other people around the world either by becoming members of an alliance together or by making them your next targets. Also, right now, Warplanet Online is celebrating the 40th anniversary of Rambo First Blood by including Rambo in the game. Rambo is joining the game for a special event to guide you through the secrets of warfare, lead you through the First Blood chain event operation, and help you become a true one-man army. Even more so, Warplanet Online is giving away 40 vouchers, so the first 40 players who download the game now and reach level 10 by November 10th will win a $100 Amazon e-gift card. There's never been a better time to join Warplanet Online. Click the link in the description or scan my QR code to get 4,000 army units, T1, and 4,000 medals to help kickstart your game and to hop into the amazing Rambo event. Thank you so much once again to Warplanet Online for sponsoring the video. Also, for those who are unaware, it is 1 in 256 to get the Dragon Full Helm, so we're not really anywhere near the rate, at least on the counter. But, you know, that's okay. We can get lucky sometimes. It happens. You know, I did not mention at the start either how insane of a moneymaker this is. Check out the profit from this first inventory here. Okay, wait, I was joking. Why do I have what's worth so much money in here? How is this 48k? I put my Dragon Axe in here. I'm dumb. 7,000 gold in one inventory. Let's go. And here we are on to the last chewed bone we have. And then we're going to go get 2 more, obviously, so we can round up to 100 KC here. But can this be it? You know, I like to build a little suspense for this last one. It could be something exciting. It is 2 Renard Potion unfinished. That is actually the best drop you can get from this, I'm pretty sure. And what is even more tragic than the fact that all these poor barbarians passed away at the hands of the Mithril Dragons is how they have literally nothing more interesting to give me than just like their half-drink potions. Like, look, they couldn't even give me a new one. They already drank half of it. Okay, I got the 2 chewed bones. It only took like, I don't know, an hour or something, however long this is after the last timer. It was really lucky, actually. I'm still quite dry on them in my current grind, but that's okay. There's 99 spirits laid to rest, just 1 more. I truly cannot wait for this thing to pass over to 100. It's going to look so beautiful. Yeah, that was definitely an intentional joke, pass over. Because they're... No way! No way! You have got to be kidding me. We just got the Dragon Full Helm on exactly 100? Oh my god! Oh, I cannot wait to see the Clan Chat's reaction to that. That's a spicy way to start the video. Let's throw this on. Oh my god, that looks really good with Justy, actually. Most people think the Dragon Full Helm's pretty ugly, and I am inclined to agree. It kind of looks like you haven't showered in a couple days. You maybe threw a little bit of gel in the back of your hair, but oh my god, look at it! It's real! It's real! Check the miscellaneous section of the log, and it's looking better than ever. I actually am super motivated to finish this section of the log now. I'm sure most people don't have it finished because Evil Chicken's hard as hell to finish it, but oh my gosh, wow, what a way to start the video. Oh man, I don't know if you could tell, but I am so giddy and happy to get this item. Back in the day, this was like the coolest thing in the entire world, and I always wanted to get one, but now I actually have it, and I have it equipped, and it's just, It's beautiful. You know, its defense bonuses are not that bad. Look, Justy's only like, 15 to 20 better defense bonus. Yeah, it's a little overrated. You guys should go buy Dragon Full Helms. Also, I know exactly where I'm going to put this thing. Into the Grand Exchange because, my God, I need the money so bad. There's so much gear that I want to get my hands on, and I spent most of my money in the last video on, like, Masori and a bunch of other junk that I probably don't need. But, yeah, look at that cash stack, 105 mil. This bad boy sold for, what, 62 mil? Not too bad. I remember a while back when they added the Dragon Full Helm to the Brutal Black Dragon drop table, this bad boy dropped to like 20 mil or something like that. So if you invested in these a couple years back, you could have easily tripled your money. Oh my gosh, the luck today. And then we get back-to-back bird egg nests here from a birdhouse run. All right, can we get the back-to-back-to-back? If we do, we're turning the eggs in right now and getting another evil chicken piece. Never mind. Wait, what? No, never mind. We did get a third bird egg this run. What? I've never gotten 3 in one run before. This is my night. All right, I'm going to just clean out Kingdom too, and we're going to get all the bird eggs we have because I'm feeling like I'm just rolling tonight. All right, baby, that's 7 extra bird eggs ready to go. This is actually going to be a pretty decently sized opening. All right, we've still got the collection log thing for the Dragon Full Helm in the inventory. And, of course, the bird eggs are on the bottom of the inventory. We know how that worked last time. That is clearly the way to do it. Am I stretching here? Am I overreaching for a new log slot? Yes, I am, but that's okay because we got, how much prayer XP was that? Was that 1,300 prayer XP on the way to 200 mil all, and we made 113,000 gold. I consider that a win. Well, we're hitting up the Bank of Vitor to collat a staff and a ZCB. Thank you very much. I'm just giving like Tebow some stuff that I'm not really using right now, and oh my God, we have a freaking staff, baby. I need to change my gear setup, and we need to run some Tombs of a Masket. Brazil says hi. Yo, shout out to Brazil. Thank you very much for this. I got to get a new setup for this, and I think I'm going to also buy a Masori mask because I am going to need to blowpipe phase 2 wardens, and I definitely want to have a little bit more accuracy. Plus, look at it. It's only 46.8 mil. Oh my goodness, that is so cheap for such a great piece of gear. Time to charge this bad boy up with soul runes and chaos runes. Let's go with, I don't know if you can get the charges back or not. I'll go with 5,000 charges, and it looks like it uses 2 soul runes, and God knows how many chaos runes per charge, but it's totally worth it. I swear this thing's insane. All right, time to do some 300 runs with the Shadow. Look at this setup here. 447 magic accuracy, 69% mage damage boost, and yeah, we're looking disgusting. I'm ready to hit so much damage. It's going to be beautiful. So now we get to see the Zerite crossbow in action. This first spec here should hit hopefully pretty hard. Nope, it actually missed, unfortunately, but that's okay. Now we get at least to use the Tumikin's Shadow here, and look, it should be absurdly accurate. I forgot to use my Imbued Heart before we came in here, but that's okay. It should still absolutely smash. It's hitting more frequently than the T-bow. Usually I would have missed 1 or 2 T-bow hits by now. Okay, I've got all my tiles set up for the butterfly method. I've never attempted this, and I have a feeling this is going to go poorly for my first few attempts, but this should allow me to kill Akka a lot easier and without having to deal with most of the special attacks in an optimal situation. At the very least, it will allow me to not take melee damage, which hits through prayer a ton, and it will also allow me to keep using the Shadow for more of the fight. So let's see how it goes. I was going to put the Benny Hill theme song here, but I, honest to God, have no idea if it's copyrighted or not. I tried Googling it and couldn't find much information. So just imagine that in your head as I run around doing the butterfly method. It's so good. This thing can hit, I think, up to 80 if you're salted here in this room, and it does just as much damage on the shadows. And if you don't mess it up at all, you can pretty much just use the staff for the entire kill. It is, oh my God, it feels so good. So yeah, the staff's pretty good here at the Warden. I'm doing a solo here with Mr. Dabe. A duo, not solo, and yeah, I was hitting 80s like pretty constantly on the boss, so yeah, I think I like this thing. I might just steal it, honestly. Speaking of Dabe, his wife actually threw him a surprise party for hitting 100,000 subscribers, and I snuck my way over there without him knowing. That's the first time we've met in person. Him and his wife are absolutely delightful people, and basically I'm just saying this. Go tell Dabe congratulations on hitting 100k subs. Send the man some love. Oh, there's the 80. There's the max hit on Akka. There's 50 kill count in expert modes. Got to do the slow walk now. Can you say that again, Dave? Can you say that again, Dave?
Now your clip makes no sense because you just yelled comment.
I mean, the clip makes perfect sense. Is this a purple, though? That is the question. You're not even in the room yet. You don't know. Is it a purple?
Oh my God, it's purple. I'm colorblind.
I guess I'm rinky-dinky. $100 laptop or something.
Okay,
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's go.
It spawned on me. I try to click out of it, and it's like, you know, it'd be really funny if just barrage.
No.
Barrage you. We can barrage you.
You can what now? All right, there's another Jewel of the Sun. It's like a 180,000 gold alk or something. I'll take it. I mean, it's extra money. So I've been holding on to a videotape of Dave doing something very inappropriate, and I'm forcing him to give me his twisted bow now so that I won't release it. Or maybe he's lending it to me so we can do next. I don't know. It's one of those two. I just got 3 master combat tasks. I guess we're just gaming.
Another day, another tour of plate body. Fuck.
Hey, supply. Wait, what? Did I actually get hit by the thing?
Oh no, really?
Oh no.
This one for sure. Here's the VAMs right here.
Yeah.
This is the VAMs in your name. I'll suck a toe. Oh, double EQ key shards. That's a weird drop. I got 47. What the heck? So Trio Next is actually quite chill and really fun once you learn the mechanics a little bit. And I think I'm going to be doing this a lot more in the near future. I mean, with just 3 people in there and the drop rate being like 1 in 42 or 43, it's just over 120 kills to get a drop in your name. And then also when you do get a drop, you're only splitting it with 3 people. So the value is still really, really good. Like there's a solid chance you get an 80 to 100 mil split. So I think Next might actually be fun now, which is something I never thought I'd say. Oh my gosh, look at that PB, 26 minutes 13 seconds. Holy smokes, that is a very spicy personal best. Yeah, I'm really liking this gear setup right here. Instead of bringing the ZCB, I'm just bringing in the Dragon Claws. I honestly find it to be a lot more laid back than using the ZCB, and it's just really useful in a lot of parts. And we do not get a purple for the PB, unfortunately. I meant a purple for the PB. Did I say PB for the purple? What does that even mean? Oh my gosh, that's the first time I've ever done butterfly for the entire Akka where it actually went super well. If I can just not mess up this orb phase and do it rather quickly, this will be by far my fastest Akka that I have ever completed. Oh my gosh, how fast was it? That was a 3-minute Akka. Usually they're like 4 or 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. This staff is so insane, man. It is genuinely the biggest game changer here at TOA. Oh, I didn't even feel like that raid was so good. But look, 26 minute, 10 second new personal best. Never rewarded for the personal bests, man, I swear. We only get purples when I do horrible. Kind of feeling a little crazy right now and want to try a 500 invocation raid. Just watching a fun little video by resident TOA expert Mulgoat Kirby, and he did it in a budget setup. And I thought, you know what, I could try the budget setup invocations with a god tier setup, you know, and see if that's potentially possible. I mean, it's going to be a lot harder than my usual raids, considering that all the path levels will be leveled up 3 times when I enter, and then a random path levels up once every time I do it. We're going to get only 10% of the supplies we usually do. We can't use any healing items, so we're going to have to rely entirely on the Chaos Partisan of the Sun, and there's some more annoying invocations that I don't usually use, like Double Trouble, which I'm really not looking forward to. But at the very least, this will get me some practice in to get me actually better at the raid, whereas now I've kind of just been being comfortable and stagnating. And if we do manage to pull it off, we are going to get 2 collection log slots. We will get the Fang ornament kit, and we will get the Ward ornament kit. I know I should probably do 425 first, but I figure if I just go straight for 500, do the hardest that I can, maybe it'll make me learn faster. That's just how it works with me sometimes. Just one more hit. Just one more hit and we finished Baba. There we go. Baba's done on 500. That is pretty solid. It took 5 minutes. Oh my god, my heart is racing just from the first room. I can't imagine what I'm going to feel like at Warden's. I might pass away. I'm doing Akka's room second because I figure this is probably going to be the hardest boss in the raid for me, and I don't want his level to scale up beyond 3. So wish me luck. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I was stood way too far in the corner. And also I took a good bit of damage because I couldn't DPS the statues enough, so I literally took like 80 damage from the fire. Oh, I feel like that's such a stupid mechanic for high-level raids, but I mean, I guess I could have still used my Chaos Partisan of the Sun, even though I was going to take a guaranteed like 80 damage. Okay, I'm just going to go in and go straight to Akka so I can get some practice in, because I feel like this room is going to be the hardest one for me. It always is the hardest room for me, even in my regular runs, so let's give it a shot. Let's do this until we can clear it. Oh my gosh, it's my first time getting past Kefri. That was a 10-minute fight at Kefri. Oh my god, it really did feel like 10 minutes too. 22 minutes just to get past Baba and Kefri, and I honestly have just used way too many supplies. I think even if I play perfectly from now on, this still has not even a chance in hell of finishing. But I'm going to do my best still to hopefully learn and to get better because, I mean, what else can you do? Yeah, Akka is ridiculously hard. Oh my god, yes, we actually beat Akka. It took almost 10 whole minutes, but we finished the Akka fight first. Oh my goodness, that is a really hard fight. It is very mechanically challenging and slightly RNG dependent on the when the pillars are charging and you actually have to kill one of the shadows. If you don't DPS it in time, you take a ridiculous amount of damage unless you do a tick-perfect trick that I really need to learn, but I'm just happy to have finished this room. So I finished Baba, although I did actually die once. I do have invocations set up so that I can die up to 3 times, just so I can mitigate the death costs, because the death costs can be quite expensive. And so all we have left is Kefri and Karondus. I can't even remember what the croc is called because I'm just so, like, anxious about this run. Even though I can't get the actual 500 clear no-death item, I'm still just excited about the prospect of finishing the run. So this is basically a practice run. Well, I died at Kefri because those stupid balls fly so fast when the raid level is this high. Man, this is genuinely quite difficult. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I won't lie. Okay, so I feel like doing these 500 runs has made me a lot better in general at some of the more complicated strats at TOA. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten to try Wardens because I haven't made it far enough, but I feel like all the other rooms I have gotten a pretty decent hang of it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take off Pathmaster, and I might take off Double Trouble so that we can go down to a 430 or a 425 if there's another 5-point invocation to take off. Probably that Z-back one. Oh, thank God. No, it's 10 points. But yeah, I'm just going to go for the 425 kit. I feel like it's probably better to take it a little bit slower, and this should be a lot easier than doing the 500 because I will not have every pass starting at level 3. Look, Mom, I'm doing the Red X method at Baba. I don't have to use any prayer. I don't have to take any damage. It's really nice, actually, and I suggest that anybody doing high-level runs will run it. I do understand a lot of people say this is bug abuse and the fight should be reworked because getting hit 20 through prayer over and over doesn't leave you with enough time to restore your special attack energy to use the yellow Charis Partisan of the Sun to heal yourself, but I don't know what you're talking about. Just click the objects, make the X turn red, and the baboon gets confused. It's that easy. And there is Z-back cleared. We're on the 425. I do have the 40-minute timer on though, so we only have, what is that, 13 minutes left to beat Wardens. That should be more than enough time, but I am still sweating. I'm still a little bit nervous for the Warden fight. I have an insanely good amount of supplies left. I do not need a prayer flick at all, but I'm still so nervous. Like that pillar phase, the obelisk at the start, it just makes me sweat. Also, I don't know if you knew this, but if you have the shadow, you can literally stand at the edge here, and none of the little glowing lights that come down can hit you. Like, you're literally just invincible here. Like, watch this. Look at how stupid this is. You ready? Look at that. What is that, dude? All right, there we go. Phase 2 Warden's done. On to the final phase of the fight. God, if I choke this, I will be so embarrassed. Yes, yes, we did it. That's so scary at the end when you've got just the one row of tiles left. There we go. 425 run complete. We've got 1 guaranteed collection log slot, but do we also get the purple? I've heard rumors that at 400 invocation, it's about a 1 in 11 to get a drop in solo. So let's see. Can we get the purple for our 425 run, please? No, we didn't, but that's okay. Let's go up here and get our ornament kit collection log slot unlocked, Menophyte ornament kit. We also got a cache of runes. Very nice. So let me go and get out my ward that I'm going to recolor because I totally have a ward. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. We're just going to admire this and maybe buy a ward at some point in the future. And please admire me choking my 450 invocation run so hard that it just breaks my heart to watch. I also am not including the original audio because I just sound so sad and defeated, and I don't want to subject you guys to that. And I just had another run die at my 4th demi-boss, which was Z-back. I'd never done him at raid level 4, and let me just say, don't do Z-back at raid level 4 if you can help it. It is insanely hard, and especially if you're on a laggy world because you forgot the world hop before you went in for your first run of the day. So there's half an hour of my life down the drain. I'm feeling miserable, so we're going to skip out on TOA for a little bit and maybe go try the staff in some other places. Okay, first place that I really want to try this bad boy out at is Zulrah. Don't let me forget my Ring of Suffering. That would be embarrassing. I've heard this thing's insane. It's basically exactly the same as T-Bow Zulrah. You just use it during every phase to be lazy. but apparently it slaps so hard that it's just way better than T-Bow Zulrah, so let's try it out. Alright, there's our max hit of 50. Obviously the damage is capped here at 50, so this thing won't be as good as it could potentially be, but its ridiculous accuracy, especially during the green phase, should be really nice here, and the red phase, I mean, especially the red phase. Look at that, we hit all 3 attacks during the red phase. That is insane. Here's the end of my first trip with the Shadow and a 124. Nice. So my slowest kill this trip was a 1 minute 32. And that's usually like a pretty average kill, I guess you could say, with the T-Bow. So yeah, this thing is really, really good. It is just better than the Twisted Bow. According to my math, factoring in banking time and using the time to use like the Narda amulet, this thing is at worst about 35 kills an hour. Just using this, not switching to any ranged weapons, although I will say it does struggle to hit during the mage phase quite a bit, so maybe it is worth bringing a range switch if you want to try a little harder, and I might experiment with that a little bit, but just by itself, it's just Twisted Bow Zulrah, but way better. Like 35 kills an hour is what I was getting by doing like full gear switches and the Twisted Bow at Zulrah. So yeah, if you have a T-Bow and you plan on camping Zulrah for some reason for like 6,000 kills, you should probably just sell the T-Bow and get the Shadow. There's a 54-second kill with just the Shadow. Now you can't do that with the Twisted Bow for sure, but the fact that it is much more rare, because I've only been here for less than 10 kills, and I've already got a sub 1 minute kill. It's much more rare with the Twisted Bow to get a sub 1 minute kill, but wow. And also, it seems like they've changed Zulrah. It seems like you can attack her, or him, or them, whatever they are, much faster than you used to be able to, so that actually speeds up Zulrah kills per hour by just a little bit. Okay, I think I just got a back-to-back sub 1 minute kill right here. Like, this kill was ridiculously fast. What was that? Yeah, 59 seconds. So back-to-back sub 1 minute kills, in case you were doubting the power of this bad boy. I mean, if you could get consistent 1 minute kills, imagine this boss being like 50 something kills per hour. That would be awesome. I want that. Okay, now I really want to see how I can do with the full magic setup and then switching into the full-on Twisted Bow range setup with Masori now, which should improve the accuracy and average damage hit by quite a lot. I'm very excited to see how this works out, honestly, and it should be much better than just Shadow. Okay, we're only like 1 or 2 kills in, but oh my gosh, the Twisted Bow feels so... Excuse me. As I was saying, the Twisted Bow feels so much more accurate with Masori. I know the whole set adds like only 30-ish, I believe, ranged accuracy, but it feels like it makes a massive difference. I think I only missed 1 attack with the Twisted Bow that whole kill. Now, it could have been luck, but I guess a little bit more testing will prove if it was or wasn't. There's a nice little 56-second kill, and yeah, I have too much food. I literally have no space for my drops. Another thing that I didn't even mention that is so nice about having Twisted Bow and Shadow both in the setup is that they both take up exactly 8 gear spaces. You don't get that extra offhand that you would get when switching into the T-Bow from the mage setup, so you don't have to worry about dropping loot to be able to hold enough space to switch into your range setup anymore. It's just so good. This is so good. Another 56-second kill, like, I don't even know, less than a few minutes later. Oh my god, that kill was fast. What was that, a 53-second? That almost beat my personal best. Oh, we tied our PB, 52 seconds. If I had just gotten 1 better hit during that kill, we would have had a new personal best. Maybe next time. Yes, that's a good omen. Double pure essence drop. We made about 50 gold on that kill if you factor in the cost of runes and dragon arrows and such. So I think that means next kill, we're finally getting the jar. So it was not the jar, actually. And I just realized some of y'all might not know what my Zulrah log looks like. It is a little bit depressing. We're at just about 5,400 kill count. No pet. No jar, but we do have everything else besides the magma mutagens, so I can't remember exactly what the rate for this bad boy is. Let me look it up. It's like 1 in 6,500 for a specific mutagen, so in 1,000 kills or so, we'll be on rate for having 2 of them, and maybe we'll get lucky, you know, it'll be the magma one instead of a dupe Tans one. I would love to have the Zulrah log done. It's one of those logs, it's not like super hard, but it is just a total pain in the ass if you go dry on anything, and there's so many different drops that it's pretty likely to go dry on something. Yo, did this dude really just sit at the entrance of Zulrah to not only say nice vids, thank you, but also to inform me to use the trident first hit? You want me to bring more gear switches in here with me, man? This is already enough effort as is. Come on. Alright, fine, we're trying it. We're going to start off with a hit from the Saying Staff. Apparently that's the gamer play. Do we actually get 3 hits in with the Shadow as well? Because if so, that's actually kind of huge. Okay, there's 1, 2. Is there really a 3rd one? Okay. Wait, no, is there a 4th one? I mean, sorry, I got that backwards. There is. Oh my god. Wow, that is That is a lot of damage. Dude, why did I just hit a 3? That would have been the fastest Zulrah kill I've ever had by an absolute long shot if I had just killed him there. That was a 49-second kill. The first kill we bring the Sang Staff in. I really should have listened to that man. I'm glad I mean, he's a genius. What can I say? And would you look at that? There's 5,400 kills at Zulrah. How many hours of my life have I wasted away here? More than I'd care to admit. Do we have the pet? No. Do we have the jar? No. Do we have my sanity? No. Now for where I'm really excited to try this bad boy out is the God Wars dungeon. Apparently, it is the best damage per second on every single God Wars boss besides Nex. Obviously, the Fang is insanely good at Nex, though, as I was using earlier. So we're going to go to Ziliana. This is our setup. We got the Unholy Blessing and the Ring of Endurance. So we will not get attacked by any minions on the way in. And then I've got the EQ key for staminas. Hopefully, this is a good setup. I've also got the Blowpipe for taking out the last minion. I don't really know how worth it is to bring all these switches in, but it's a little experiment. Let's see how it goes. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it feels like it at least hits as hard as the Twisted Bow did, if not maybe a little bit more consistently with the accuracy at least. But I want to test one thing that I've heard. I read this on Reddit, so you really should take this with a grain of salt because you know how it goes on there sometimes. But I've heard that you can literally just Ice Barrage Ziliana and it will usually hit, and then you could just kind of AFK. And oh yeah, wow, look at that, it did actually hit. Now you can just AFK in it. I don't know how accurate it actually is, or even if the Shadow of Tumakin's bonus affects the accuracy, but all I know is this is making this thing look really bad. I'm splashing a lot. Jesus, it usually does not splash this much. What? Wait, what? Wait, seriously, wait, it got Ice Barrage, but it didn't get frozen? I have never seen something like that. Can somebody please explain what the hell just happened? Now that was a kill right there. If every single kill with the staff was like that, this would probably be one of the easiest bosses in the game. But unfortunately, usually it misses a lot, and I kind of am feeling like maybe the Twisted Bow is just better here. I mean, it seems to be a little bit more consistent, and you don't have to wear mage armor because the mage armor is just so squishy, it is not even funny. I take so much damage in the mage armor, and yeah, I pretty much have to heal to full with blood barrages at the end of every kill, and if I don't heal to full, it's not pretty. Well, looky there, last kill of the trip, and we get a unique, oh god, I'm very close to death. I'm just gonna go pick that up because it's very, very valuable. 115,000 gold. Now, that's not something I want to miss out on, but yeah, this trip has proven to me a couple things. One, I brought way too many stamina potions, and two, yeah, the Twisted Bow is probably still better here for the casual player like me, who isn't so good at Ziliana, that they can prayer flick all of the minions while running the boss, because I definitely can't do that yet. Maybe once I get good enough to do that, I'll come back with the Shadow. The DPS on the boss is absolutely nutty, and you don't really need to bring the Blowpipe switch. You can just use the Shadow on the mage minion, so it's pretty fun. But you are super spongy, like very, very spongy. Look at it, gaze upon the screen, because it is the last time you will see this in the collection Log Completionist journey. There is 100 pieces of 8. Let's pull the other pieces of 8 out of the bank, and do not join his team, because this is the final time we're talking to you, Honest Jimmy. Let me make sure this is the right flag. My god, imagine I actually bought the wrong flag, and I had to do more trouble brewing. Yep, the Faz Mattis flag. Boom! Collection log slot obtained, and that is Trouble Brewing. Green logs now. We never have to come back to this abysmal place, and my AFKing time is unfortunately over, but god, that looks so good. 30 out of 30 in that log, and we actually only have 4 minigames left to get green to finish up the log. Soul Wars I definitely plan on finishing soon. I want to go back to Guardians of the Rift in the next month or so, because look how many free log slots I have here. And then Barbarian Assault is obviously going to take about 4 years for me to finish up that Pet Penance Queen, but I am still going to do high gambles at least like a couple times a month or something like that, just to give us the chance of it rolling over time whenever I actually feel like grinding it out. And now let us go do a birdhouse run with our new flag, which actually we haven't even really looked at. Let's check it out real quick while we're here. It looks pretty awesome, actually, with the green skull and crossbones and the white backdrop. I really do like it. And so, unfortunately, I am going to have to end the video off here. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to support the channel, you could press like, leave a snarky comment, subscribe. Please do subscribe. We're almost at 170,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. And I got to say, I appreciate you all so much for all the support you've given me over the years. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. One last clip. On the last birdhouse, we actually got a god egg. Let's go. And once again, a massive thank you to War Planet Online for sponsoring the video. If you want to download the game, click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. It is available on mobile, PC, and Mac.